You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned?
Well, there's that bridge. Wait. Why are you asking me?
Good taste.
Well, it's all as you left it.
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then. Wait. Delirium daggers. Vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Those voices.
Onward, dweller.
I wish I could breathe fire. I don't know, it just feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we could make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then. Watch ahead. Trouble coming. End it now. Dead now. Be ready to fight. Careful ahead.
Oh, hello. Good day.
Got it.
First at Demetta's Crossing, now Lavendel. This could be the whole world. trouble coming.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Nice.
An ogre.
I think it knows we're attacking the boils, and it doesn't seem happy about it.
We need to stop it.
We gotta move.
It's down. And another sample.
That should be enough to study.
Yeah. Let's get back to Webker and Antoine. Signs of a family that disappeared.
This can't be all that's left behind. I'm on it.
They knew the Blight was coming. But how? And what went wrong after?
She thinks the others were possessed. Watch ahead.
This echo made promises, and then... Do you think it took them all? A well? Well... An echo? 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 That's not my voice. Not your voice. Who are you? Are you? Hello? 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 Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It made promises it was never gonna keep.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
Trouble coming.
Watch ahead. Alright, let's get there. So, Tosh, Lords of Fortune. They're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Ranged incoming!
Now put him down! It's about to get fun.
Wow, Tosh. Nice hit.
Tosh, see what you can do.
Careful ahead.
Wetlands are unsettling, but I guess that's warden life. Spending time in creepy places.
I've read stories about places like this. Nobody say we should split up. That never goes well.
Tree. The light feels strange around it. There's a pull to it.
Really? Maybe we shouldn't look for too long. So, those artifacts you find, you sell them?
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv? Oh, nicely done.
Right. Where were we?
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Huh. Careful ahead.
Kate lost! Took it down clean.
Watch ahead.
Here we go. Finding me. I'm blind.
Only your gods. This'll open the way.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And Rook? I believed you, but to hear it? I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden,
you were told to stay away. Or does your allegiance to us no longer matter?
Of course it does. Fighting the Blight matters. That's why I'm here.
You're here for your ego, not for us.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
I took the same vows as you. We're on the same side.
You're on thin ice. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
I'm a warden. I know what I'm doing. Why won't he listen?
You're a good warden. And don't catch yourself thinking otherwise.
Maybe. But I need the Order's help.
There's you, Davrin, me, and Antoine. We make it work with the four of us. You and Davrin work with your new friends. Antoine and I will track Darkspawn and the Blight.
In so-called peace, vigilance. If we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were...
Thanks.
Oh, everything here is curse-free. Guaranteed. Have a good fight.
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer.
So if you're a mage and you do stuff... with spirits, is that why you left the queue?
What? I was born in Darisman.
I thought all Qunari lived under the queue except for the Talbot shop.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Your kind always do. Looking to fight? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Tarn. She's dead indeed. Everyone give a holler for Valara!
Take it down!
Look at that. Barely a scratch. You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon. Get yourself in order and head... Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Ready for a follow!
Ready to go!
Dracula! We felt the blood spray from way over. Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. Come on, place your wagers. And remember, never bet anything you aren't prepared to lose.
You got it!
You've certainly earned your reputation. I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some trick. Get yourself in order and head to the... Everyone hit the privy and grab a snack. You won't want to miss this next fight. Fire!
Enemies in range. Ready here.
Look at that. Barely a scratch. All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Once more, and don't you dare hold back. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. They've got the reach. Hope you've got the flexibility. Get ready for the arm arm! You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee. Looking to fight? Get going! Don't... They're too villainous for Virantium, too murdery for Minrathus. Our next fight features the Venatori!
Finish them off! Mine are on our side, Tom. Good hit!
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. What are you in the mood for? Get going! Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Nice one, Brooke!
Look at that. Barely a scratch. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get yourself in order and head... All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Keep it on!
Right out.
Look at that. Barely a scratch. Who wants to get their... Get going! Don't keep your fat... All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Behind you! Go, Brooke! I'm ready. Roll to glory.
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's looking to fight. Or Venatori wanted to Vinter resurgence, but it's not going to happen with dead on arrival.
This cannot be.
Ready for follow-up.
You're a fiend out. There. No surprise that Grey Wardens know how to fight.
The ones who don't never last very long. This'll open the way.
Get out of there!
Tell your gods we won't stop. This'll open the way. The spirits are returning.
And thriving again. Good for them.
Your warden contacts, Efka and Antoine, you think they'll come through?
They'll try.
Well, it's more than we've gotten from the first warden. Where'd you meet them anyway?
It was the Deep Roads. They were there on warden business. Varric and I were after Solus. We didn't tell them at the time, of course. But you survive a Deep Stalker attack together?
What does spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Where were we?
They were there on warden business. Varric and I were after Solus. We didn't tell them at the time, of course. But you survive a Deep Stalker attack together, and you make fast friends.
They're dug in here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first.
See that guy? You got him there.
On to you!
Take out those crystals. We cut off the power they're channeling.
We've got company.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars. That's another barrier down.
See what unbinds. Bring it, the gods shall be denied.
They're dug in here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first. Take out those crystals. We cut off the power they're channeling.
There's a problem.
Claim them!
There. Venatori can't lock us out anymore.
Better be ready.
Ready if you are. Got it.
The Venatori built that.
More likely they co-opted it to seal off this place.
There. That wolf statuette. We've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels. Fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment, certainly. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead, inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
It's got to bring back a little piece at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Well, you get high marks for effort.
He's toying with me. So what brings you by?
Nice to have a fellow warden on the team. Our paths may not have crossed at Weishaupt, but we have one experience in common.
Ah, the joining.
The moment they handed us a chalice with archdemon blood.
And the moment we took a sip.
What were we thinking?
My head was exploding. You tell me.
I was thinking, what's happening? I'm dead and don't know it.
I did know it, and I was pissed. If I was going to die drinking, why couldn't it be 100-year-old brandy?
Well, the first warden drank it all.
Good times.
Yeah. Though I can't say I've got it all worked out, being a warden.
Feeling lost?
What's the problem with our illustrious leader? Is the first warden always a pain, or is it me?
A bit of both. You know he's all about discipline.
And I'm not.
Well...
Okay, so maybe I like to keep things loose.
And the first warden wants everything lashed down tight. I can see why you might feel a little lost.
Sometimes I think about the calling. You hear stories about other wardens who have left for theirs. Here, warden. Thanks for your service. Now enjoy the creepy sound in your head.
But don't worry, that's just an archdemon calling out to Darkspawn.
And before you succumb to that nasty blood you drank way back, how about you spend your final days in the deep roads?
And take a few Darkspawn up while you're at it.
Nice knowing you.
Can't imagine why you'd be feeling lost.
Well, I find out we've secretly raised griffins this whole time, and you get to play with them. How did I miss that meeting?
Nothing personal. I only got called in when the Gloomhowler showed up.
More like our esteemed first warden is an impossible ass.
Let him be. You and I will sort this ourselves.
Not exactly the army of legend.
Legend in the making. You go to war with the army you have.
Weishaupt will come through.
Along with a very noisy griffin who'll squawk the enemy to death.
No armor can withstand that.
Don't encourage him.
Won't happen again. See you two around.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Tosh, what's going on? Something is clearly bothering you.
My bet's on mothers and dresses.
It's just something my mother said the other day. And I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
You wouldn't look stupid in a dress, if that's what you wanted to wear.
I don't want to wear a fucking dress!
Clear and to the point. So, what do you want? Your mother didn't just make you angry. Something she said got its hooks into you. Why?
It feels right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
Forget it, or dig into it, whatever you have to do. But if our dragon hunter isn't at her best, people will die.
Yeah, I'll figure out my crap. Whatever it is.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Lucanus?
Where is he?
Demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Spite! This man is not your puppet, and stunts like this won't change that.
How did... Rook? Dash?
You tried to walk through the Alluvion in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
We do have magical experts here, you know. Once they put their heads together, they'll fix this.
I already talked to Nev and Bellara. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Hey. Huh. Nice.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Embark might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. It came later.
What do you mean by it came later?
Oh, I meant later after Elvenan fell. We didn't call them the Forgotten Ones till after that. They were the bad gods. Disease, pestilence, weren't supposed to speak their names. Not like the good gods, you know, Elgernon, Gillenane. But now we know the truth about the Evanurus. So we don't know for sure what the Forgotten Ones were, I mean. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Archive, tell me about the Evanurus.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanurus, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Don't piss it off, or accidentally bring back a would-be god.
The two we've got aren't really would-be, but they're probably enough.
Good call.
Okay, I'll get back to it. Thanks, Rook.
Look at those waterfalls. It's like every drawing of Ravane made real.
Let's see if it burns.
Well, there's a fancy trick.
Looks like the Untom got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
We need to get those supplies back. And pay back the Untom.
All yours, Tosh.
Eyes up. Hey, they had one of the crows prisoner. She's still alive.
The Untom kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Untom there.
Shadow dragons were nice. May and the rest.
We have our moments.
They talked about gender stuff, and I didn't get all of it, but it helped. So, thanks.
Anytime.
Tosh, You got this.
Sure. The spirits around the Hall of Valor seem very invested in all of it.
Spirits like fun too.
Sure. One of them was trying to take wages. So I said, I bet the demons in Marathas could teach you a thing or two about betting rings. The spirit said, I bet you're right, and handed me 5 gold. I feel a point was missed.
Hey, you got 5 gold. Take the win.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
That death mage was going on about displaced wisps. We should check those out while we're here.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Emmerich said there were hauntings.
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep... Rook, more Venatori have invaded the sunken halls.
I'm not surprised.
They come in search of plunder.
We'll look out for them. How's it go?
There is much to be done.
Wonder what this is about. We got it. Here's one of those scattered wisps Emmerich mentioned. There must be a proper place for it somewhere. I wonder what this is about. The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Locked to keep out, or locked to keep something in?
What do we have here? That did it. That did it. I wonder what this is about.
That it? Thought we needed another wisp to unlock that door.
Right. Let's look around. There we go. That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Dead Venatori. That demon in here must have killed them, but how'd they get past the lock before us?
sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Other sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Demon.
Must be. Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something. This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Nasty trick, but we can't ignore it.
Let's keep an eye out.
Prepare well. We shall meet again.
Your masters beg to destroy!
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking the demons with them.
Hey, Nev. Fenst also had a jeweler add some stones to his lockpick hand. Pretty gems and stuff. I can get you a name if you want.
Why would I want gems on my leg?
Because it's like a boot you wear every day. Might as well look nice. That's what I did after I broke my horn. And my horn will grow back.
I work Minrathous. Put gems on my legs in the morning, and they'd be stolen by lunch. Besides, I like to keep a low profile when I'm hunting.
Oh, sneaky.
There's a haunting.
Got us in the distance!
That thing looked like your... Manfred. Manfred better not do anything like this.
Emmerich wouldn't be a fan. I think this wisp wants something.
Okay. All right. Yep. Got it.
Hit it, Tosh. Let's try this again.
I'm on it. Gotcha. Let's see. Yep. Okay.
Grass? Thanks. Can't do this without a wisp.
The shrouded halls have been left in a appalling condition.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
We've an unseen visitor.
They pass on.
Interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side. How thoughtful, Rook.
Strength earns mastery.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either, but it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry. It's all I've got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
Look at that. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
It's another of those statuettes, the memory fragments. And it's just sitting there.
Trouble coming.
Statue was a fake. But if the Fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close. Break through! The Antom are trying to cut us off!
We must be doing something right!
Another of those Fen'Harel altars. There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
I see we've company.
It's up.
Tell this statuette is the real thing. A memory fragment. Not just because it was very well guarded.
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to just call you Emmerich.
Emmerich is fine, please. We're not in a classroom after all. Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I'm a...
Intrusion.
What's wrong? Is it the undead we've been fighting?
Corruption seeps in, Dweller. It overflows here. Staunch it.
As we were saying, we're not in a classroom after all. Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I might call you Professor Emmerich sometimes. Careful ahead.
Another of those blighted Thedas. There's got to be some way to close them. Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible. Here it comes.
You got it.
I made that one ready.
Drawing power from the Thedas.
And it appears to be regenerating.
A wellspring drain.
That should weaken it.
You got it.
Another regeneration? Fascinating.
Weakening the...
Light and soft stone.
They're gone. The Thedas and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. Every one of these gets us a little farther.
So, does Manfred have, you know, people, thoughts, and...
Trouble. Masterfully done, Rook.
So, does Manfred have, you know,
End it now!
About that subject from before.
so, does Manfred... have, you know, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as